Welcome back everyone to Lammas Creations DIY. My name is Tammy. Today I'm in a challenge called Hello Baby. It's anything from spring baby animals like chicks, bunnies, bears, or also it could be a Mother's Day gift, seeing that's close by. It is hosted by Tammy from the Rusted Willow and Ellie from DIY from House to Home, and their guest host is 6 Kids in a Glue Gun. Their links to the channels along with the playlist link will be in my description box below. Please go check everyone out. Let's start crafting. So I'm starting out with this wooden bird feeder that I picked up at Dollarama, and what I'm doing is I'm going to paint some brown on the roof and also on this dowel rod and then rub it off to make it look like a stain. Excuse me. Then I decided to take out that little perch because it wasn't really in there all good anyways. And I'm going to paint the base of this house all white. And I'm just using a DIY chalk paint and white, but you can use any kind of white you want. After that's done, I picked up these napkins from Dollarama. It was a 2-ply, so I'm going to take the back ply off, and then I'm going to cut out the purple squares. I didn't really want any of that green stuff in there, I just wanted the purple flowers. Using some Mod Podge, I'm going to lay a bit on the top part of this little house, and we're going to Mod Podge the napkin on. And then I use scissors and a little craft knife because there's little ridges there where the roof is, so I just use that to cut it and so I can get it in there nicely. And then the next section, I use some Mod Podge and I smooth the napkin down, and I do this same process all over the bottom of the house here. Then, after I Mod Podged on top and let everything dry, I'm taking my little craft knife and I'm going to score off any of those little extra pieces that are sticking up. And then I use a nail file to get around all the little edges to get all the extra napkin off. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of Eileen's tacky glue and some hot glue to the end of my dowel, and we're going to glue that to the bottom of the house, just like so. Taking a little branch that I picked up from outside, I'm going to glue that into where the perch was, replacing it with this. And then, taking some modeling clay, I'm going to make a little bird. It's hard to explain how I'm doing it, but this first one I am making a hummingbird, a baby hummingbird, and then I also make a baby blue jay. But I'll just let you watch and see how I do it. Next, and this is the little baby blue jay that I made, I painted him using some blues and grays and creams and blacks. I mixed them all together, painting on his wings and his tail, his little mouth, and all that fun stuff. And I just continue painting on until this little bird is nice and painted and looks like a blue jay. And I do the same thing to the hummingbird. Just different colors of paint, little brushes. I am going off of a picture to see how to paint them and how to make them. Now I picked up this tin from Dollarama. First, what we're going to do is we're going to paint it blue. I give this about 1.5 coats of this blue color. I can't remember what it's called, but it's made by Folk Art. I just paint the entire tin blue. Now that my birds are dry, I'm going to use some glue forget what kind of glue this is, and some hot glue, and I'm going to glue my little blue jay sitting on the bottom part of this birdhouse right by the perch. And then I use the same combination of glue and I glue on the hummingbird on top. This hummingbird, I tell you, his wings fell off, his tail fell off, his beak fell off. I had to remake it a couple thousand times. Now, taking a pretty little pink flower, I'm going to hot glue it onto the roof so it looks like the hummingbird is taking the nectar from the flower. Going back to my tin container, I'm going to add in some rocks to the bottom to give it some weight. Some styrofoam, a bag of course, some styrofoam from floral foam basically. I add that all the way around until it's all nice and squished in there. Then I insert the dowel rod that is attached to the birdhouse into the center. Add some fancy moss on top to hide all that foam. And then I add in a bunch of purple and blue flower. Purple and blue? Nope, purple and pink flowers. Just adding them really anywhere. I'm no florist, I just do it until I like it. Until it looks good to me. I picked up some of this nice fancy ribbon. Really liked it. I'm going to make a cute little bow. Wrap it with that twine with leaves on it that I've been using. Hot glue it onto the middle of where the dowel rod is. Right in the middle. And this project is complete. I love it. Baby birds. Nice little stand. Could make a perfect Mother's Day gift. I would like to thank the ladies for hosting this challenge. I had fun making it. I really had fun making those birds, although they gave me issues. If you're a returning subscriber, I'd like to say thanks for always coming back and supporting me. If you're coming over from another channel, I would hope that you would subscribe, like this video, and don't forget that little bell. Have a wonderful day. Bye.